and welcome to my channel. I'm Cheryl. Nice to meet you. If you're a new viewer, hello, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. This is going to be a bookish video, so stay tuned for a library book haul. So, I love going to the library. I go there probably as much as 4 times a week. I just love it there, being around all the books, and the librarians are so nice, and I love being there. Side note, our library is moving next year at the end of this year, and it's not going to be as close to me, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, it's going to be in a bigger place, so it's going to have more books. I'm so excited. I'm excited for that, but I'm not excited for it being farther away from me, because then I'll have to take 2 buses to get there. But, whatever. It's going to be bigger, so that's good. I have my Diet Coke with me. Don't kill me. I love Diet Coke. Okay. So we've got a library book haul for you. Don't know why I said we. I have a library book haul for you. I have a lot of books. So because I go to the library a lot, I can't go into a library without picking up books. I just can't. I can't. So, because I don't have many books of my own now, I tend to just get books from the library. I go online at night and order books. I watch BookTube, and I get suggestions and recommendations, and I go up onto my website and onto my library's website and order a bunch of books. Put them on hold. It's a problem, but I love it. It's not a problem to me. Some people may think it's awful. There's a siren. I'm sorry if you can hear that. There's a siren and my window's open. But, yes, so we're going to, or I don't know what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, so it might be a problem to some people, but for me, I enjoy it. I get, on average, 20 to 50 books out at a time every month, and I enjoy it. And even though I may not read them all, most of the time I don't read them all. Let's just say all the time I don't read them all. I put them on my For Later or TBR shelf. It's called For Later on the library website. And I know that I will get to them someday. And I take them back to the library for other people to read while I'm deciding on whether or not I'm going to read them that week. So, I've got a lot of books. So, grab a cup of coffee, a cup of Diet Coke if you have it, because Diet Coke rules. Don't like Diet Pepsi. Actually, I don't mind Diet Pepsi, but it makes me a bit sick. So, I like Diet Coke better. And this is the Walmart brand, which is my favorite. Which is cool because it's cheaper. Okay, let's get started. Some of these I may have already showed you. I don't remember which ones I've hauled before. Some of them I've renewed like twice already, and you can only renew them twice, so they've been here for 3 months. Yeah, so you may have seen some of them. And I think the ones that you've seen are probably the first ones I'm going to show you. So, we have Apple Cider Slaying by Julianne Lindsay. For some reason, I still have not finished reading this book. I am in the middle of it, almost in the middle. I'm loving it, but I just haven't been into reading it lately. And I have to finish this in the next 10 days, because next week, I think, because it's due again at the library, and I really want to finish it. I'm loving this. This is a cozy mystery. It is set in Smith Orchards, where Winnie and her granny have a farm. And this is the first book in the, what's it called? Cider Shop Mystery. It's a cozy mystery. Did I mention it's a cozy mystery? And what happens? I never remember until I start reading again. I can come back to a book months later and remember what happened. I have no problem with that. But just thinking about a book, I don't remember what happened. So, Winnie wants to open an apple cider business at her granny's farm. I remember that. And, oh, right. Okay, so Nadine Cooper, who is Granny's kind of nemesis and enemy, is found dead in the apple cider shop. And Granny is the suspect, the main suspect. So, Winnie goes to prove that Granny did not do it, and there's a romance. I'm loving it. So then I got the third book in the series, because the second book I had to request at the library for them to buy, and it still hasn't come in. It's on order, but it still hasn't come in. But that one's called Pulp Friction. This one is the third book, The Cider Shop Rules, and I have to finish this book in a week as well, so by Julianne Lindsay. So I'm going to read those two soon. And this one, I'm not sure what it's about, but again, it'll be involve Winnie and Granny and the sheriff and everything. So I don't like going into books knowing what's going to happen. So a lot of these, I don't know what they're about. I have vague ideas, but that's it. Next, another one I think I've shown is Donna Andrews Will Always Have Parrots. This is about, this is another cozy mystery. I love this series. I read them on audio. This is the only book our library has that isn't on audio through Libby. So, in my library anyways. So, this follows Meg Lanslow, who is a blacksmith. And I love that she's a blacksmith. And she has a quirky family, and I love her family so much. I just die laughing with these books. They are so hilarious. And she solves murders. And it always involves animals because her family is a big animal person. So I'm going to love that, I'm sure. We have another Donna Andrews, Duck the Halls. This is a nice hardcover. This is, I believe, the newest one, isn't it? Let's see when this was published. Oh no, this is 2013. Okay, this is an old one. I've never read this one, I don't think. So, I might have, but I don't think I have. So that's a Christmas one. I've read all the other Christmas ones, but I don't think I've read this one. Again, Meg Lanslow. Don't know what happens, but there's going to be a murder, and it's going to be hilarious. I mean, the murders aren't hilarious, but, you know. Then we have a middle grade. We have Winter House by Ben Guterson. Or Guterson, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. This is about an orphan named Elizabeth Summers who goes to her Aunt Purdy's Winter House Hotel. And I'm not exactly sure what happens in this book, but I started reading it. I'm on chapter like 6 or something, and spooky things are happening. So, not spooky, just unusual. Like we don't know exactly what's going on yet. So, I'm looking forward to reading that. This is a middle grade again, and there's more in this series, so. Then, let's see. Another book that I may have shown already is The Death of Mrs. Westover by Ruth Ware. This is a thriller. I tried reading Ruth Ware's, sorry, my frog in my throat. I tried reading, The Turn of the Key. I didn't really enjoy it. I'm willing to give another try, but this one I'm looking forward to reading. And it's about I believe it's about a lady who receives a mysterious letter that says that she has gotten an inheritance from a wealthy person. And the thing is she's not really the person that they thought she was. She's got the same name or something. I don't know. So she goes to claim her money because she's poor. She doesn't have a lot of money, so she pretends to be this person, and she goes to oh, this looks like it's different. Anyways, she goes to claim the money and things happen. I don't know exactly what happens, but looking forward to reading that. This is a large print as well. I think some of them are large prints that I showed you. I like large print. My eyes aren't the best. I've been really getting into historical fiction, so I really like Susan Meisner. The Nature of Fragile Things is this book, a large print again. Susan Meisner writes great historical fiction. She wrote the one about the Spanish flu that I really enjoyed. Oh, I forget what it was called, but I listened to that on audio. So I've got a few of her books here. Let's find the other ones. There's this one, Bridge Across the Ocean, which I have started reading. So this one takes place during the massive earthquake in 1906 in San Francisco. A young Irish immigrant. I don't know exactly what happens. I don't want to know, but I love historical fiction. So, and then this one is about World War II is over. Ooh, this is about a German ballerina. Interesting. So I want to read those. Do I have any more Susan Meisner books? I think I might have another one. No, maybe not. Yes, I do. I have another Susan Meisner book. I got recommended, well, not personally, but I believe it was Krista from Books and Jams. She recommended Susan Meisner, and I've been loving reading her books. So this one is The Last Year of the War, again by Susan Meisner, a large print. I love how my library has a lot of large prints, so I love that. Where can I put these? I'm just laying in bed. I'm sorry for the not very good location. Come on. All these books are falling all over. Okay. We'll put that there. Next, I have another middle grade, and middle grade March is coming up, so I might read Winter House and this one during that, but this is Green Glass House. This is a mystery by Kate Milford, a middle grade. Don't know much about it, but I've heard great things about it. And I've heard a lot of people love this book, so I want to read that. Another cozy mystery by Lee Hollis, Poppy Harmon and the Hung Jury. This is a Desert Flowers mystery. I love the cover. Look at that cover. Isn't that cool? I love the animation and everything. It's glaring. But anyways, don't know what it's about. I've heard of Lee Hollis. I've heard that she writes great books, so got that. Another cozy mystery. It's going to be March Mystery Madness as well in March, so Billionaire Blend, a Coffeehouse mystery by Cleo Coyle. Cleo Coyle is a wonderful author. I've read most of her books on audio, but I have not read this one. So when did this one come out? Is this the newest one? No, this isn't the newest. This is 2013. Again, 2013. Go figure. I don't think I've read this one. I may have, but I don't think I have. So this is about, what's her name? Claire Cozy, which I find it funny their last name is Cozy. Sorry. Claire Cozy, who owns a coffee shop, and she's got an ex-husband who is a pain in the butt, but he means well. And he co-owns the store, and she's isn't in love with him or anything. They broke up, and she has a daughter, and they have a daughter, and they solve mysteries. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a really good series. Okay. Then we have A.G. Morton Mystery Queen, The Body Under the Piano, which is the first book in the A.G. Morton series by Martha Jocelyn. And, And I've started reading this. I haven't finished it. I did read the second book in the series, I believe. I read them out of order. I have this one and the third one as well, which is this one, Peril at Owl Park, which I'm listening to on audio. So this is about a young Agatha Christie, and it's fictionalized, but it takes part of her real life and fictionalizes it. So this talks about what Agatha Christie may have been as a child, and it takes, she has a friend named Hector Poirot instead of Poirot, get it? That's who inspired Poirot. It's so cool. And they solve mysteries together. This is not like petty mysteries. These are like real murders. So it's a little bit more in depth than the normal mysteries for children, but I really enjoyed it. It is suitable for children. It's just got murder in it. So if you love Agatha Christie and you want a middle grade that features her, this could be it. It's a really great series. The other book is called The Man in the Garden. The Dead Man in the Garden is the other book in the series so far. Okay, we're still going. Next, we have This Savage Song and Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. I really enjoy Vicky Schwab's writing when she wrote Addie LaRue and The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, sorry. And I just started reading this book first, and I'm loving it. Now, I do have more from her, which I don't think I brought with me. No, I also have The Darker Shade of Magic, which is book one in another series that she wrote. And I'm enjoying reading that. I decided to put this one on hold while I read The Darker Shade of Magic because someone is waiting for that book, so I want to return it as soon as possible. And these ones have no holds on them, so I got this backwards, sorry. So, yeah, this is about the Monsters of Verity series, and I don't know much about it, but I love her writing, so I'm enjoying that. This is a YA, I believe. I'm not sure if it's YA or not. Then we have Pam Jenoff. If you don't know, I've been reading a lot of Pam Jenoff books, and this one is The Last Summer at Chelsea Beach. I'm going to enjoy this one. I don't know what it's about, but I love Pam Jenoff's writing, so I'm going to enjoy this. It's probably centered around World War II, so I'm looking forward to reading that. Have another Donna Andrews book, Gone Girl. That's just the elastic. Gone Girl, not Gone Girl, Gone Girl by Donna Andrews. Again, a Meg Langsley book. And this book I've heard of from, heard it on BookTube. I think it was from Kate Howe. This is 84 Charing Cross Road by Helen Hoff. And I don't know if I pronounced that last name right. It's just a short little book. And this book is about... this was first published in 1970, and it's 20 years of correspondence between Helen Hoff, a freelance writer living in New York City, and a used book dealer in London. They've never met, and they share a winsome, sentimental friendship based on the mutual love for books. She also got to know his wife, and it sounds like a wonderful short little book. It's got the letters in there, and I'm just looking forward to reading that, so... I love her books. I mean, you know, that's just what everyone wants. I also got this chunker. This is Brandon Sanderson's Skyward. Claim the Stars. That looks like it should be a title, but the title is Skyward. But anyways, this is a middle grade by Brandon Sanderson. He writes adult fantasy most of the time, but he wrote a middle grade series I've heard great things about. I don't know what it's about exactly, but I'm looking forward to reading that someday soon. Okay, I have one more book, I think. One more book. I gotta get it. I have Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. I just read The Road Home Gets Longer and Longer Every Day or something. I don't remember the title. It was a short little book and I loved it. And this book is another book by him and I'm looking forward to reading it. This is about an open house, and there's a bunch of people in this open house looking at the house, and someone comes and takes them hostage. So I don't know anything else about it. I love Frederick Bachman's writing. This is a translated book, I believe, and this is large print. So that's it. That's a lot. Now I gotta put all these books away. So, also I got a Darker Shade of Magic, which I don't know where it is. I think it's in my bag. Oh, no, wait, I've got more. I forgot about this. Okay. We've got more. First of all, I've got Educated by Tara Westover. This is a nonfiction that's going around BookTube that I'm looking forward to reading sometime. This is about Tara's own story as she remembers it. There has been controversy of whether it's true or not, but she remembers it this way, so that's true to her. And it's about living, her family, her parents, her dad especially, lived in off the grid and didn't allow her to go to school. And this is her life story. It's supposed to be sad. It's supposed to be hard to read. And I'm not looking forward to reading it, but I'm wanting to read about it and see if it's good. There should be one more book that I have. Where is it? Oh my goodness. I just got this book. It is... I'm going to have to move the camera. Here it is, right on my knee. So Elizabeth from Lizzie Faye Loves Books is doing a Little House readathon from the 7th to the 10th, I believe. And it is the 8th today. And so that's all things Laura Ingalls Wilde or Little House on the Prairie. So I got this book from the library. It's a chunker. It is Pioneer Girl, the annotated autobiography of Laura Ingalls Wilder by Pamela Smith Hill, who is the editor. I started reading this last night. I'm not even on chapter 1. I'm still in the, I guess you can call it prologue, whatever you want to call it. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of reading. But I'm enjoying it, and I love this cover. I absolutely love this cover. So this is about Laura Ingalls Wilder and her life, and I'm just loving it. It's so pretty. I love this cover. Anyways, and then I also, for the Little House Readathon, got the, first season of Little House on the Prairie on DVD, which I'm going to watch some of that today. So, as long as I can get the DVD player to work, we're good. So, yeah. So I'm taking part in that readathon, and then in March I'll be taking part in 2 more readathons. And I'm also taking part in the Killing Time with Cozies Discord. I'm taking part in the ABC Challenge, which is basically, I think it's called the Alphabet Challenge, where you list titles from A to Z that start with the first letter, and I'm doing that too. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this big library haul, and I hope you enjoy your library and go for it. And you may not go to the library as much as I do, but I love it there. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. God bless you and all you do. Bye, guys. I just have to I have to click off some things before I can turn the video off. Oh my goodness. All these notifications. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Bye, guys.